As a contractor, I don't pay for materials I don't use. So why would I pay for stuff I don't need in my mobile plan? That's why my Biz plan from Verizon Business is so perfect. Now I can choose exactly what I want, and I only pay for what I need.
Right now, with my Biz plan, get our best price, as low as $25 a line. Visit Verizon.com/business to get started today. New lines only. Price per month with 5+ lines. Includes auto pay and paper-free billing and promotional discount. Taxes, fees, economic adjustment charge. Applicable add-ons, prices, and terms apply. Guarantee applies to base monthly rate and stated discounts only. Add-on prices additional. Offers in January 5th, 2026.
Hey, this is Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast, here to tell you that Michelob Ultra, the official beer partner of the NBA, is bringing NBA fans closer than ever this season with chances to win great prizes, including courtside tickets. Enter now at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Courtside 25 to 26. No purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21+. Begins on October 1st, 2025 and ends on June 30th, 2026. Multiple entry periods. See official rules at MichelobUltra.com/courtside for free entry deadlines, prizes, and details.
I love you. I fucking love you. And I want this to
Don't
work.
even say that, because I told you I'm not even ready to be in love.
Well, then when are you going to be ready? When is it going to be ready? Because
I don't have a clock.
Well,
okay?
I'm not
There's
waiting
no
around.
schedule.
I'm not waiting around. I'm going to walk. I got to go. I'm going to leave.
Stay.
Well, see, this is what I'm talking about.
It's just so confusing.
What are you guys doing over here? Are you doing the sketch for this week's episode?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's we were doing a sketch. Adam and I were doing a sketch.
It's a sketch.
It's a good one.
That's right.
It's a good
Andrew.
one.
We're going to tackle a question about this very thing on today's episode of Advice Fight.
Good sketch, bud.
Good sketch. You look so good.
Stop it. No, it's needy.
I need it.
Gross. Hello and welcome to yet another episode of Advice Fight, the competitive advice podcast. They just keep on coming out. Every week, another one. My name's Adam Caton Holland.
I'm Ben Roy.
And I'm Andrew Orbital.
And I was joking earlier before we started recording that this is the very popular podcast amongst middle schoolers and teenagers. But producer Ron informed us we have lots of middle school and teenage fans, and that blows my mind. But it feels cool to be cool, doesn't it, guys?
It does feel cool to be cool and to be on the cutting edge of cool, because you know that they're the cool factory.
It's Pokemon, Roblox, and Advice Fight. That's all.
Exactly. And I want to keep
want.
this feeling going. Denver recently voted to ban flavored tobacco within Denver city limits.
Ben was inconsolable for days.
Ben wouldn't answer his phone.
Ben couldn't get his
find
cherry
him.
dip. He couldn't get his cherry dip.
I wanted some of that bubblegum puff, and you can't get it anymore. And I guess I got to make that shit at home again.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I've been stockpiling it, and I think we should sell it to teens and middle school kids on campuses with Advice Fights.
Oh my God, the flavor
Looking
tobacco
for vanilla? Looking for grape?
underground
You need that
market.
mango smoke.
Dude, it's going to be great. I can't wait. I got some of that blueberry push. Get ready, guys. Ready to breathe that back.
If they think that's going to curb smoking, I started smoking on Camel Unfiltereds.
Yeah, exactly.
Kids will find a way. Kids will find
I
a way.
used to just roll my own cigarettes. I would have smoked poke outs. Do you remember
Andrew,
smoking a poke out? Did you ever do that,
No, I
Andrew?
don't.
You were
What's
pretty trashy.
What's a poke out?
Smoking the cigarettes from the ashtrays.
Ew, we call those refries, and no, never. They're so gross, especially
didn't do
after
that? Oh,
no, they're
I did
so
that
stinky.
too late into life. I was probably in my late 20s, and I'd be standing
Ben's got like
outside.
lips. Ben's got lipstick on part of his lip.
Yeah, but just on like one part of my lips. Oh God, when I was real trash, those cone ones that would be outside a bar, you know, those tall, like they almost, I would fucking crack into that thing for a cigarette.
Ben's like, jackpot. Ben's out there with his gold pan, just fucking, woo.
Wait,
My
true,
God.
honest question. Honest question.
That's at least That's at least an inch of
Look at that
choice
Broadway
Marlboro
prospector
Red.
out there.
I get that it sucked to do, but why would you not just bum a cigarette instead of doing that? Why wouldn't you just ask
Because
somebody for a
sometimes
his
like
friends were
everybody would've
tired of
left,
him
no one had any
bumming
cigarettes, or I was just the guy no one wanted to give cigarettes to anymore. I used to do this
You're at
all the time.
Raccoon
I love the
pawing
idea
around.
of me being a gold prospect. I hit a Marlboro vein. I'm just down there.
Oh, somebody must have got an important call inside. Look at this. It's almost a full size.
Christmas came early, boys.
Yeah, I was trash. You know the other thing that I would do, and I'm ashamed to admit this. This is how.
Wait, you're ashamed after
Yeah,
digging through the ashtrays?
This not ashamed, but the thing that you're about to say, ashamed.
For some reason, this feels worse. I would finish drinks. Like I would finish people's drinks at the bar.
I have a friend who would do that too. Yeah, that's if you finish drinks, there's certain little red flags that pop up in life, and finishing drinks is absolutely
A drink
Yeah,
finisher
combing
is
through
the worst.
ashtrays, finishing drinks.
Yeah.
These are warning
That's a
signs
check-in.
for sure.
It's time to maybe turn the lens around on yourself.
Yeah, I don't understand why I didn't just go to a convenience store and buy more cigarettes, but I felt like I'd just be standing out there. and no one would give me a
So you
cigarette.
had plenty of money for the cigarettes.
Yeah, it was an adult.
You just
I was
didn't
like-
want to go buy
Honestly,
them?
at that time, aside from when we were making the show, that was the most money I'd been making. Probably was when I was working at that company, NetQuote, and so
You
I
were smoking refries while you worked at NetQuote?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
What?
I was a salesperson. I was making 120 a year, like in the early 2000s.
Maybe you were seeking community.
Exactly, and a connection. To
One
the land.
lip
That's for
STI at a
me.
time.
Yeah, I wanted, as Adam said, I wanted to take in the terroir.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
Just seeing Ben in his business casual rifling through a fucking
nailed
ashtray
it, bro.
at fucking 1
Downtown,
p.m.
outside the Celtic. Remember the Celtic Tavern
Sure,
downtown?
buddy.
Just-
You were making 120K that early in the 2000s. I used to
Yeah.
pick you up and give you rides. You didn't need them. What the
I
fuck?
wanted the company. I wanted to be around you.
You were seeking community.
I was.
Also, there was absolutely a convenience store within sight of.
Yeah.
Wherever you
no,
were.
not at that time. There wasn't. There is now, but there was no like 7-Eleven. I also did it at the British Bulldog, which is a bar in Denver on Broadway.
Okay, as gripping as this historic tour of you
100%,
rifling
yeah,
through
Ben,
ashtrays is,
The bottom line is you're gonna have to sink your fucking secondhand mango puff outside of Denver city limits
Guys,
from here on.
you
out.
guys are making fun of me as if I've done this recently. It's been at least 3 or 4 years since I've smoked a
that's not
poke
fair
out.
of us.
So
Yeah.
no, I loved smoking
Man.
cigarettes. So any way I could smoke
even
cigarettes
somebody
at
else's.
that time. That was
stinky
what we
seconds.
bonded over, Adam. I think we loved ripping heaters, dude. You
Buddy,
and
I'll
I.
fucking
Yeah, Ben.
throw-
Yeah, Ben
Give me
came
a
out from
dagger.
outside with two handfuls.
Hey, friend, want some of these? I said, yes, indeed. Who's
Just
this
sorting out
interesting
my
character?
butts.
Who's this interesting tattooed man?
Now you just knock all the black stuff off the end of it with your finger, and then it's pretty much a fresh cigarette.
It's all
Oh, I
like
met the most interesting character
the
last night.
filter's all squinched. Yeah.
Direct from the underbelly itself. A new friend.
That was the best part is they were always misshapen. They were like kind of in a Z shape, and you had to straighten them back out.
Ben, you should write a bit about this and how you kind of miss them. Like you can't really get that flavor anywhere else.
Turning me in business casual, like the front flap of my shirt hanging out of my dress pants, turning around with a
Terroir.
cigarette that's shaped like a Z in my mouth. What do you
It's
got?
like a broken pinky finger cigarette.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's why my laugh is like this, y'all.
yeah, now
And that's why I have that
it makes
wheeze.
sense.
Now I
A
have the
healthy
wheezy
tide
laugh.
print of piss on his khakis.
Yeah.
Like a discoloration of the sand. The tide was just there.
It was a mess.
Speaking of messes, we got a letter from one of our loyal listeners.
Yeah.
We do have a letter, and it's about on and off relationships like that just that kind of thing. So I'm
Like
going to
faulty
ask.
wiring, like faulty wiring.
Yes.
That is what it
blinks
feels
on and
like.
off.
Flickering lights.
Before we get into it, we always have to check, are we experts on this? Have you guys ever had on and off relationships?
Oh
with
my
anybody?
God. Call an electrician. You want to talk about faulty wiring? I've had some really enduring on and off relationships with people. And they were not just we're friends with benefits, but it's like, we're absolutely together. We're completely broken up. We're absolute, like that kind of off and on for sure.
Yeah.
It's not good. I don't like it. It's a bad way to be in a relationship with someone, and it just kind of drains you, I think.
To me, they rarely feel like they go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, rarely have I heard like people be like, oh, we were on and off like 8 or 9 times, and then now we've been happily married for 37 years. I don't feel like you ever hear that story. Maybe you do. I think every relationship has that moment.
Katie and I weren't on again, off again, but we certainly broke up and got back together. And there was it felt like a couple running starts before it got going. But honestly, that both of us separately and together went to therapy and like worked on ourselves. We were both like incomplete people, and we sort of did a lot of therapy on ourselves, and then it worked.
Yeah, I think I think there is a balance, because I do think that there is like a lot of great relationships that I know they've all had that point where they broke up, or maybe they broke up a couple times and they had to decide, is this serious? They saw other people, or there was that time and then they were like, I want you in my life.
Exactly.
It is illuminating when you break up with someone and you have that period of reflection and you're like, oh, wait, was that actually even like a big deal? Did I actually give a shit about that? And then,
and when you do, you're like, oh, fuck. And it takes like 2 or 3 months, and you're like, this was the worst decision I ever did. Yep, I know that feeling.
Yeah. So I think there's
is that, you wouldn't define that as on again, off again?
I would. Yeah, that's why I think.
Yeah, if you stop being in a relationship and then you go back to being in a relationship, that's on again, off again.
Yeah. And I think that's the tough part. We'll see what this question. That I think that's the tough part, is there is like a balance. That's why it's so confusing, and I think that's why. And I'll answer it for myself. No, I've been pretty. Everything's been consistent, and you guys know I've not had any.
Man, I can't help but notice you're wandering over towards that public ashtray.
Outside
the window. I'm just digging through it with my free hand just to see.
And that's
I just
you're
like to
doing
see
well.
what's up there.
You're speaking
look at that.
honestly.
Oh, he's checking the crop. He just shakes his
This
hands
one's
with the
still
sand
burning.
saucer.
Someone must have gone back in, and they're going to come out, but I'll take this now. No, all right. Well, let me read this, and I'll read the letter today.
And you feel good? You feel qualified? You ready to take a crack at this?
I've been doing.
You've had a bit of an on again, off again relationship with reading.
Well, reading has let me down.
Guess what? It's midnight, and reading just texted you. You up? So get ready,
I
Ben.
feel like reading talks down to me sometimes.
Yeah,
and that's hot.
It does.
Being talked down to is hot.
Wow, Andrew,
Ben likes it.
It's like, I don't understand this book. Oh yeah.
All right, I will read this. Here we go. Doctors. I like a start like that. That's
great
nice.
Start.
Blessed mornings to you.
Wow. A little Irish flair.
Yeah. Thanks for making the best part of my Tuesday. I think
I want to stop you right there, Ben. That means they are a day one. Downloaded it. They can't wait till it comes into their phone, and they're not saving it till Wednesday or Thursday. They are.
I love it, and I think this person has already ingratiated themselves to us properly. And take a couple notes, future letter writers. Take a couple notes from this. That's all I'm saying.
How often do we say, if you're listening to this the day it comes out, I'm here, I'm there? We're speaking directly to listeners like this.
Yes, exactly. Here it is.
Don't like
I
a
need some
refry
advice,
podcast.
and I will keep this question brief. I have been in a complicated on and off relationship with a woman I met at a concert several years ago. There is clearly a lot of love between us, but it never seems to be the right time. We've cut each other off at a few points, but one of us always ends up calling or texting or reaching back out. What do I do? ? Is this worth it, or should I walk away? I'm tired of the limbo, but I also can't see my life without them in it. Any insight would be great. Again, I love what you do. Thank you for making the early weeks so entertaining. Signed, Anonymous.
The early weeks?
I think they mean early part of the week, like Tuesday.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
The early
Yeah,
weeks
it's like,
is
what, like when you're a baby?
Yeah, this letter writer, despite having this relationship, is actually only 7 weeks
4
old.
weeks. 7 weeks old.
Thank you for
7-week-old
making my
baby.
early weeks so entertaining.
It gets
I'm a baby.
so dull here in the
Signed
in the
a new baby.
Can I just say,
Baby, you got to get out of this on and off again relationship. You're only
with the
7
mother.
weeks old.
baby,
with
there's
the
a
mom.
whole world out there, baby. I know this person seems like everything, but
There's
baby,
other fish in the sea, baby.
I think
gotta
it's
tell
the
this-
mom. This is how every baby feels, and that's what birth is. Birth is
Oh,
walking
shit.
away. You know,
This is deep. Before we even get into the advice, so hot meeting somebody at a concert. Come on, what's like the coolest way to meet somebody out
It is
there? You know,
That's like that's like right out of a movie.
you're eyeing them
Yeah.
from afar. Oh, that's a cute person. You maybe work up the nerve to say hello to them. You talk about the band. You have a
I've never met anyone at a concert. Have you?
I also
Adam?
like this because I like the idea of meeting at a concert because it takes effort from both of you to decide you want to talk to each other. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Like
because
there
there's
has
music,
to be-
yeah.
yeah.
It's loud
they
as
may have met
shit.
at the bar or at the shitter. I don't know, but
Have you ever met anybody at a concert, Ben?
have I ever met anybody at a concert? No.
I guess you play shows all the time, so that could count.
Maybe
I
I
don't know.
met. No. Have I met anybody at a concert? What happens if I had met my ex-wife at a concert?
I'll tell you, I met an old lady skanking at a show in 1995 at a Pie Tasters concert. She had forearms like Popeye the Sailor Man, and I loved that woman.
Just nunchucking them around in the
Oh,
skanking
yeah.
pit.
I wonder if I've ever met
Red
anybody
and white
at
checkered tablecloth dress.
That's a really good question. I don't know that I have. Maybe I have.
Yeah, I don't think I
so.
have.
Well, we have our question, and it's a good one. And as we discussed up front, clearly a topic that we are all educated in. We all have deep experience, both in the lab with the pen and a pad, trying to get the stamp label off.
I know,
But it's
still
also
nothing. Haven't
yeah.
signed anyone.
No, we can't.
No one will sign with us.
Sign with us.
I'm
But
taking
we-
A&R trips all over the fucking world. No one will sign with us.
I think we have lab-based heuristic type evidence to go off of, but we also have anecdotal life experience.
Okay.
So you have come to the right place, Anani, and we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back in the second act, we're going to give you your advice. And I think you've come to the right place. You can relax. Your problem is solved. In the meantime,
Wait, let me
if-
make a plea for Patreon. Let me try to do it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm absolutely begging you to join our Patreon. Things are not good for any of us, and a few dollars a month will keep a Grolix member alive. Straight up.
Okay, that feels like a shot at me.
If you like this podcast at all, if you value this podcast even a little bit, give us some of your money every month.
Adam, can you tell me?
And we'll give you stuff for it. Videos.
Adam, can you tell me what is the Ben level pricing?
Ben, I'm so glad you asked me that. The Ben level is $16. The Andrew level is $9. The Adam level is $4. But go ahead. The Ben level. Let's talk about
You know
it.
what that goes out to? 53 cents a day, less than a cup of coffee.
Way
to
less.
Provide a home.
Wait, it's less
and
than like the tip on a cup of coffee. Holy crap.
and that's
Holy
it.
crap.
Less than just the tip on a cup of coffee. You could keep one of us
Okay.
alive.
Just the tip. I've never taken the tip of a cup of coffee. I didn't know there was.
It's hot, so careful.
But
So think about how you
53
spend your money.
cents
If you have a little
day.
extra change, throw it the Grolix way. We sure do appreciate it. And we like doing Act 4s and fun content for you guys on Patreon. And if you join, you will not have to listen to ads, unlike all of you who will listen to ads right now. We will be back in the second act with some good advice.
Stay tuned.
If we knew more about our sleep, what would we do differently? Would we go to bed at a consistent time or take steps to reduce interruptions to our sleep? With the all-new Sleep Score, Apple Watch measures your bedtime consistency, interruptions, and sleep duration. Then, Every morning, it combines these factors into an easy-to-understand score from 1 to 100. So you'll know how to take the quality of your sleep from good to excellent. Introducing the new Sleep Score on Apple Watch. iPhone 11 or later required.
Oh, Hilton stay. Your beds are soft and cozy. No lumpy couch, no stiff futon, no shower line at crack of dawn. Oh, Hilton stay.
When you want holiday comfort you can count on, it matters where you stay. Enjoy comfortable rooms and friendly service when you stay with Hilton instead. Save up to 25% this season when you book with Hilton. Hilton for the stay. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. Stop waiting around for the perfect candidate. Instead, use Indeed sponsored jobs to find the right people with the right skills fast. It's a simple way to make sure your listing is the first candidates see. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs have 4 times more applicants than non-sponsored jobs. So go build your dream team today with Indeed. Get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back. It is Act 2, and that means it is time to play the game. That's why we're here. That's what you're here for.
Oh, I'm so
I
excited.
have zero recollection of who won last time. Who is it? Who's the winner?
It was
What's going
me. I broke my slump.
That's
I broke
right. You slump
my
busted. You
slump.
slump busted last episode. Welcome back to the
Ooh.
lineup, Orbital. Sorry we're
Yeah.
saying down to double A. Hope Hartford
Well,
was okay.
I had to tune up my swing, and I think it paid off.
Yeah, you did.
Class act of you buying all those dinners for those boys down in double A. That was a
Least I could do.
very classic.
Least
move by you.
I could
Well,
do.
it's a classic
Didn't go
move from
unnoticed.
somebody who's been at the big show, but is clearly just down there nursing it and trying to work on some things. And I think you went down there and you made the best out of a situation, and that's why you've been in the bigs for such a long time. That's why you're a vet.
I had a great time in Pensacola. I wish those boys all the best.
Yeah, dude.
So earnest. Andrew, what is the Pensacola team? What is that?
Yeah,
mascot?
give us the name.
I just looked it up because I can't not know a minor league baseball team, the Blue Wahoos.
Pensacola Blue Wahoos.
Yes.
Wow.
Minor league
Minor
baseball,
leagues-
they love to convolute it. They love
Minor league
a
teams have the best fucking team names. Minor
Blue
league baseball, bar none.
Wahoos.
The Blue Wahoos.
Anyway, Andrew,
and
welcome back to the bigs. We're glad to have you back.
we have our letter for a little bit of a recap. It's a person who met somebody at a concert several years ago. They've had an on again, off again thing. Clearly, a lot of love between the two of them, from what the letter describes. But just for whatever reason, they can't seem to get this thing off the ground. So they need advice. Should they stay? Should they go? The rules again for those.
What's that from?
Should I
Ben just made
stay?
it up.
Should I
No,
go?
but it's a spell song.
So the rules for those of you that may be tuning in for the first time, each of us will get 3 minutes to dispense our advice. When we get down to our final minute, we will get a 1-minute warning sound, which is
One
this.
suggestion Ron has been going, I need it from the intro. That was so funny.
Yeah. And then when we are done, then we will vote at the end. The order that we go in is decided by the person who won the last episode's challenge, and that was Andrew. Of course, we are in a dead heat right now. It is close.
Very close.
Yeah, so the total score, Adam and I tied at the top with 12. Ben nipping at our heels with 11.
And we discussed off pod that the last to get 25 wins is killed and replaced next season.
They're hunted for sport in Rocky Mountain National Park.
Absolutely.
Like surviving the game?
During the dead of winter.
We've got
So it's hard to
bow
hunt
and
them.
arrows. We will be inviting a few choice billionaires and
members.
millionaires to join the hunt.
Ben level Patreons.
Yeah, Ben level patrons will get first dibs on this.
To hunt Ben, to hunt the name.
Maybe. If
What
you
a
get-
perk! What a perk! You thought you were paying 16 just for the birthday shout out on the Act 4s where Ben is reading on his phone for 75% of the time, and then you get to hunt a human being.
Yeah, dude.
You get
As
to
a
hunt
podcasting samurai, I can tell you there is no greater honor than to be killed by our own fans. I can tell you that right now. As a
podcasting samurai.
samurai. All right. Well, we have our question. Andrew, as we talked about, you won last episode's challenge, so you are going to pick the order. Andrew, how is this going to go today? Who goes first?
God, this is tough because it is fucking close, and I I certainly don't want to do Adam any favors. I don't want to really do Ben a favor either.
I
but,
raked your leaves. I shoveled your walk.
You will?
No, I said I did. I do you favors all
Oh.
the time. I'm pretending
Okay.
that I did those things. It's a good riff.
You did help me move that thing that one time.
I
with
did
your
help you
boys.
move one
That's
thing
true.
once, I think.
Yeah, which is once more than Ben. So that that actually stands. You sold me, Ben. You're gonna go first. Get into the Toctagon.
Shit balls. All right.
Should have helped him move one thing one time.
Should have helped me move one thing one time. It was
Fuck
it was
you
a
guys.
dining room table, and it was too heavy for me to
that's a
get
big thing.
inside by myself.
Fuck. All right.
All right, get in there.
All
You've
right.
got 3 minutes.
In the
slamming the
Toctagon.
door. 3, 2, 1. Advice.
Okay, so listener, this is heavy. I guess what I don't know from your letter, and I can't tell, is, and we wouldn't be able to, you just said there's clearly a lot of love between the two of you, but I don't know how that other person feels about you, for sure. It sounds like you know how you feel about them. And that is crucial to this. So I'm going to just go off of the fact that you know how you feel about this person.
You've already done a minute. This is insane. You said nothing.
I know, because I'm floundering
It's
here.
wild. All
Listen,
the kids watching this speech are I don't think this graduation.
I'm going to
speech
get
I wrote
injury
down.
time
Down.
if you
think
keep
the
talking
middle
over it.
you think the middle
Guys, I
schoolers
don't
and
wanna
high
take
schoolers
injury
who
time
love
again, but you guys
this
seem to love to fuck with me when
We're
I'm in
helping
the
you
octagon.
form
you're
ideas.
fucking with you by spinning your tires in the
Us
mud.
doing this allows you to write advice, and we know you won't be able to do it. If you
Okay,
don't have
Anonymous,
this extra
what
time.
I'm going to say is I think
there
you
it
have
is.
to spell out and be very clear how it is you feel about this person and that you want them in your life and you want to be in a relationship with them. I think you just have to say it and tell them if you do not want that, if you do not want to move forward in that process with me, then I need to walk away. And you do, because all you're doing is getting on a merry-go-round that is just going to keep going, and it creates more anxiety. And there's no possibility of you meeting somebody that could be a good match. Listen, there's no that idea that there is only one person for us all is absolute garbage. There are just varying.
Tell that to a guy named Walt Disney.
It's all garbage. It's garbage. There are just varying degrees of compatibility. It sounds like, and I don't know your past, it sounds like something about this, a person excites a part of you. And I think, Andrew, see what people, I paused the time. What people don't see is that there is a chat log that comes up in front of me. And Andrew just typed penis into the chat. And now we're all stuck.
Just that easy. It's just that easy.
We're mired in the mud right now.
Look, I was trying to get you across the finish line without saying anything out loud. You said excites a part of you. I thought I'd share a joke with Adam.
And
yes,
I got
but
me.
you did it to
It
all
absolutely got
in the
me.
chat. You could do it to just Adam, but you interrupted me. Penis. No, I think there is some part of her that excites you that
Oh, I'll write the part that I think it is.
could be something related to your past. You have to figure that out. But if you really do want this person, and now he's put vagina into
No, that's me.
and Adam put
You said
vagina.
there's some part of her that excites him, and that's the
Yeah,
part
it sounds
that
like
I
a
think it might
birds and
be.
the bees talk, Ben.
Yeah,
Get
dude.
there.
No,
Get
I'm
there.
saying I'm saying something from your past, or I don't know. There's something that has got you hung up on that person. I think you need to ask yourself why you want this person so badly. And if it is true and this is pure intentions and you do, spell it out. Tell that person exactly what you want. I want to be in a relationship. I want you in my life. I don't want to do the on again, off again. Let them decide.
He has to have hit the 1 minute warning at least.
And if no, I have injury time, motherfuckers, because you put penis and vagina in the fucking thing. You know that you guys are always fucking with me, so I'm taking injury time. You can shake your head all you want, Ron,
Ben, how much injury time would you like? 11 minutes? 12 minutes?
Of
how much
bullshit
injury time
I put up with from these two fucking
would
assholes.
you like?
So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, you have to spell it out and then say, if you don't want that, if that's not it, we can't do this anymore. And you have to make the hard choice and just walk away, because otherwise this is never going to end. It's just going to keep going, and it impedes you from moving forward. And you don't know that person is not breadcrumbing you or doing something like that. So that is my advice. Spell it out, spell what you need, draw a line in the sand, a very hard line, and stick to it if they can't give you what you want, what you're looking for. Time. I do, producer Ron put in the notes that I take injury time every episode, but I do because they fuck with me every episode, Ron. You edit this.
I think I think you might be getting injured for the attention. And you're not even injured.
You're kind of like a soccer player who's flopping around out there.
I'm not a flopper.
A lot on the spot.
You think I'm flopping?
Floppity flop.
I'm not a flopper. They fuck with you guys.
He's got glass ankles. Is his problem? He's got glass ankles and they shatter.
Anyway, that's my advice.
If he was a horse, we would have shot him by now.
100%. I think what you're saying, Ben, is that love is like an ashtray, and you search for the cigarette, but there is no perfect cigarette. You just have to find one that you like the taste of.
That was so much better than Ben's advice, and you should have made that your advice, Adam, because you're next.
And then at some point, you have to decide if you've smoked that relationship down to the filter. When is the last drag, and when do you just leave it and find another?
Also, maybe you should stop looking for every cigarette everywhere and just buy a pack.
Okay.
Buy the pack.
That's deep, dude. That's deep.
All right, Adam,
get into the Toctagon. Get into the Toctagon.
I think you're primed right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of in the zone. I'm in my advice fugue state where I don't even know what I'm saying.
Don't even talk to Adam right now because he does not hear you. All right, 3, 2, 1, advice.
Typically in my past experience, when I decided to be off again with someone and we were broken up or whatever, it was the missing them that told me I really wanted to be with them. And then when I would get back together with them, that it proved true, and I worked on that relationship. I tried to think of like what it was that had driven us apart in the first place. And once I had that person back in my life, I was grateful, and we like worked on it to really see if we could make it work. And we did, and I'm proud of us and our relationship. But it sounds like you've done that several times, and it hasn't worked. One will break up with the other, one will, like, if this is a pattern that keeps repeating, then maybe you haven't spent enough time away from that person to figure out whether you want to not be with them or be with them. And maybe what you need to do is find some like exactly equal data to compare. So what I think you should do, break up with your person, go off again, go to another concert, meet another woman, date that woman for several years. And only then, and then don't explain to that new woman that they're but an experiment, because potentially they could be the new beau, but you never know. So just tell them, once you've ascertained a beau,
So
a
psychotic.
B-E-A-U, a beau. Once you've ascertained like an exact amount of data,
Once
now
you've
dated
ascertained. Yep.
I didn't say that.
You said ascertained.
I said ascertained. Once you've got comparative data that's exactly equal of two women that you've met at concerts and dated for several years, say, okay, which one's the one? And then buy a ring and go marry one of the two. My bet is it's going to be this woman now who you're on and off again with, but you just don't really know until you've done an exact equal comparison. So get to it, because time is a wasting. If you're in an off again with or you're on again, break up right now today after listening to this pod, and then go to a show tonight, dude. I don't even care what genre. Just pick up a woman at a concert.
Rascal Flatts.
Absolutely. Maybe it's honky tonk. Who knows? That's a whole new thing you haven't tried. Maybe you need to date a woman in every genre of music. Maybe you need to go
if you are going to be scientific, I feel like
maybe you need to go to 20 fucking concerts.
A healthy control group.
Maybe you need a flamenco woman. You don't know. You haven't tried. So, yeah, spend an equal amount of years dating different women from different genres of music that you meet at those concerts. And then and only then will you have the clarity that you seek, Anonymous. So I think get to it. Clock's ticking. Let us know. We're rooting for you, and we're rooting for love. Sincerely, Adam from Advice Fight.
Oh my God. I think that's the first time someone has ever stuck the landing at exactly 3 minutes.
Wow. I want you guys to take that into account when you vote. I really do.
Literally the second you stop talking, 3 minutes.
Again, because I'm in a fugue state, and I just kind of know it's the last 3 minutes.
He did that with pure slop, too, which is crazy because
he did it with some of the most sociopathic advice we've ever heard on here.
You're going to date another person and then evaluate that
several
relationship
years and accrue data and keep data.
Because data does take. I get what you're saying.
Dating someone as an experiment, that's right out of a Neil LaBute movie.
Someone we came around to many people and keep a log.
Like one of your logs?
Man, I think I know where you're going, and I'm disappointed.
No, just answer the question.
I think a notebook of
should
data.
Someone
keep a log of your experience?
Not keep one of your own logs.
It's good stuff you're doing. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it's no penis in the chat, Ben.
The penis
it's no penis in the chat.
Was definitely a lot more heady than what I'm doing here.
I always wondered why Andrew and I never got invited to Skankfest.
All right. Adam gave out pure bullshit.
No, I gave out scientific proof.
Andrew, are you ready to dispense your advice?
I'm ready.
Oh, wow. A little bit of a
very
pause
blasé.
here. Yeah.
It's almost as if someone's happiness doesn't depend on this.
I'm ready. No, I am.
Okay.
I am.
Andrew, go ahead and get on in the Toctagon. I'm going to put my foot on your lower back and just give you a little help in there. There you go. There you go. Now we're going to lock the door. Andrew is now in the Toctagon. He is ready to give his advice. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Advice.
Okay. The reason my tone sounded like that, dear listeners, because I have bad news for you. Not bad news, but I have sad news that you're not going to like.
You're dying?
I've only got minutes to live. I didn't want to spend my last minutes giving you advice, but as a professional, I am going to do it.
You are bound by the Hippocratic Oath.
Yeah, I have to do it.
By the way, we have to stop telling people about our patients off air.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta stop.
And I'd like to see a real doctor, not the two of you, because I feel like I have more time to live. Okay, here's my advice. It's time to move on. I know you say it's been years. I think that you have had conversations about taking your relationship to the next level. And if you haven't, then it seems like this other person is fine with the way things are and they're just not interested in taking things to the next level. And when you are having the off periods, you're experiencing loneliness, you're remembering being with this person in this fictionalized way. You're remembering the best parts, and the things that didn't work for you start to diminish through time, through loneliness, through horniness. And you're like, you know what? I think I'm remembering things wrong. I think that I should give this person another shot. And you keep climbing back on the ride. It's time to pull anchor and wave goodbye. And this person doesn't mean you don't love this person. Doesn't mean that you can't be in a relationship, like a friendship down the road. But it means that now it's time to just take the sadly adult step of saying goodbye to this relationship that's not working for you and it's tormenting
to
you.
Concert tonight.
and go to another concert tonight.
You were saying
and
the
meet-
same thing, Andrew.
No, he's not. He's saying to
No,
walk
I'm not.
away, Adam.
I'm
You
saying-
were saying to use
To do
another
a
human being
insane
for data
experiment.
points.
I said hit
Insane
pause,
experience.
walk away, and use another person for science.
You were saying to pause the
Imagine
original.
finding these notebooks and notebooks of scientific notes about your relationship.
To compare side by side. It's data.
So I say it's time to move on. Tell this person that you love them and you care for them and you want the best for them, and hopefully you can wind up in a friendship. I know that could work because I've done that. I've ended on and again, off again relationships, and then down the road developed a regular platonic friendship with that person. It's 100% attainable, and the person could still be in your life, and you can enjoy each other's company in a different way. But you do have to get off the ride and walk away from this like cycle, because I think the success rate for you working it out is incredibly low. I think that Adam's story is great about putting in the work in your own time, improving yourself, finding that, and then having an awesome relationship together is great. I think that the majority of people are not going to put in that work. They're not going to put in the work at matching levels. It's like one person might be putting in the work, the other person's doing nothing. Again, it's going to be lopsided. So I think that is a lofty goal. I think that the wiser choice is just to walk away. That's my advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. You know, this is really hard, because what Andrew's advice is what I would give if I knew the information, if that is true. If that person already had that discussion, that's the advice I would give. So
I don't know if they have, but when they say if you've been in it
I don't know
for
that they have
years,
either.
if you say that it's been years, I feel
Tough
like
to know.
it's come up. But
It's
yeah,
tough
I
to
don't
know.
truly
It's
know.
tough to know because they don't have enough data to study. That's why it's tough to know.
All right, Adam.
So
we're
seek
gonna
more
take
data.
we're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna pay some more bills, and then when we come back, we are going to, in the third act, we are going to judge. We're gonna crown a winner of who won this episode. This is a tough one. Damn, I don't know what we're gonna do. So you're gonna want to stay tuned. Go ahead, everybody. Come on, let's go to the third act. Stay tuned.
This is Jason Momoa, and I'll be your finance professor today. Welcome to Banking Smarter 101 with Chime. Bam! First lesson, sign up for Chime and set up direct deposit. You'll be joining millions of members banking fee-free. Second lesson, get cash back on eligible purchases while building credit and a higher APY on your savings. That's how you bank smarter this season. Fa-la-la-la-la, class dismissed. Join Chime today.
Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services and a secure Chime Visa credit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. Members FDIC. Optional services and products may have fees or charges. Details at chime.com/fees-info. With a qualifying direct deposit, earn 1.5% cash back on eligible secure Chime Visa credit card purchases. On-time payment history may have a positive impact on your credit score. Results may vary. APY means annual percentage yield. Learn about credit building and more at chime.com.
We are back. It is the third act, and I'd like to pitch an addendum to my advice where all the women that this person dated from the various concerts maybe get together in a contest, and he has them sort of like perform or say who wants to marry him the most, and then he picks.
It could
out
get
of all
more
them.
unhinged.
Kind of like a beauty contest, but just like more emotionally invested because they've spent time together.
But a
And
girlfriend.
it's
This
sort of
sounds
at
like
the-
a reality show that people would be watching.
Yes, at
honestly.
the end of the night, there is one winner that gets to be with our letter writer. So
Okay.
I'd like to add that into the advice if that's. It's probably
Okay.
not legal, but
That made
it's
it
just more
worse,
thoughts that I'm having.
kind of, but
it's just more thoughts I'm having on the advice because I'm really trying.
That's
to help.
great, Adam. That's great. And I really think you're going to win today. All right. So here's what happened.
Science will win.
Okay. So once again, we have our advice. We vote for each other. we can't vote for ourselves in the event of a tie. This will go to a Patreon poll, which no one wants to see happen. I mean, that's always a mess. You get the commoners involved, and they don't know.
Can't keep insulting the Patreon. Ron gets mad every time.
Well, and it make no sense. They're not experts. They vote with their heart and their dicks, and we go up here from the old
and sometimes their knees.
Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew.
Let's go ahead and let's recap the advice that was given. My advice was,
Ron, please leave all of that silence in. Do not truncate the silence after my knees joke.
I was thinking, are they voting from their knees because they're sucking a dick or because there's a gun to the back of their head? There's either way it could go. You know what I mean?
And it's when the riff
crazy.
gets caught in the machine and you're like trying to move the machine forward, but you're like this riff getting caught in the gears.
There's riff goo all in the gears.
Yeah, and you guys are gumming up. You're
Yeah.
gumming up this episode with all kinds of riff in the gears, you know? So I'm
there's
trying to
riff all
move
over
it
these
forward.
gears.
Recap of advice.
Ben,
Advice.
I'd love to see you try to recap your advice for real.
All right. My advice was simple. Draw a line in the sand. Tell that person exactly what you want. And if they are not willing to give you that, walk away.
Adam?
My advice was date a series of women that you meet at concerts of different genres of music for the exact amount of time that you've dated this person. Compare the data of how you feel about each of them. If they'll allow for the addendum, propose a contest where all of these women compete for your love and you pick one winner. But if they don't allow the addendum, you yourself look at this meticulous data that is dead equal and determine which period of time you enjoyed most, and then marry the person who you spent that period of time with.
Jesus H.
Just
Christ.
right
All
out
right.
of American
and
Psycho.
Andrew,
My advice was to walk away, and maybe you'll find a friendship later, but it's time to pull anchor and sail away from this.
Okay.
Because it's not working for you. That's why you wrote us a letter.
All right. Well, I will vote first. And this one is fairly easy for me because I believe
Science.
Adam's advice to be psychotic. Psychotic and manipulative.
Science.
And I don't think that original person would be around any longer.
Because they respect your way your brain works.
I think
Fascinating to them.
Wow,
Andrew-
you dated 10 other women in exactly the same time frame as me.
I think Andrew's advice is what I would give people for advice if
Oh
I
my
knew
God.
the information. Like if I knew that they had already had these combos. Mine is going off that they have not created a very clear, distinct boundary and stuck to it. If they have already done that, if they've already spelled it out how they feel and what they want from this person, my vote will go for Andrew because I do think you have to walk away at that point. I think you have to value your own self-worth and you just have to walk away, as awful and as painful as it is to do. So that's my advice. I vote for Andrew.
Thank you.
Adam, what's your vote?
I kind of think, I don't think you said that the first go around, but your recap was better. So I think I'm voting for you, Ben, because why not take one Hail Mary? You like this person a lot. Why not say, I need exactly X, Y, and Z? And maybe they have, and it didn't work out, but be like, this is it. I'm not fucking around anymore. So I need this. And if they're like, I can't give it to you, then you go. But you might as well take one last crack at very clearly elucidating, I need exactly this. So for that reason, I vote for Ben.
Wow. Okay. Well, now I'm in the seat. Do I trigger a tie and take my chances?
Do it because
on
I think
Patreon?
Patreon respects science too.
Well, here's the problem. Adam's advice is unabashedly psychotic.
It's not.
And
I also think about it. It's kind of a love letter to her. The first one.
No,
because you're
every new detail you add to support it makes it worse.
That you date
makes it
these
worse.
other women has to be the exact amount of time as the original woman. So that is like, oh my God, it was always about you. That's a love letter.
Oh my God,
Adam,
this
keep
is like a
talking.
protective order waiting to happen.
I'm just saying, as an overture, as a romantic overture, the exact amount of time you dated
Nothing
someone.
says romantic than revealing that you went out and dated 10 other women in exactly the
Well,
same
depending on how many
situation.
genres you dabbled in.
Babe, the science supports it. I'm back.
Yeah. And she'd go, how did you even determine the amount of days to date someone? I go, because it was the exact amount of days I dated you. And she melts, and you put the ring on your finger.
It's so bad. And I was like, well, I'll just like hold my nose and vote for it like I do everything else and trigger the poll. But here's the problem. There's
no problem.
There is a problem. We post polls on this, and everyone can vote for on Patreon. We posted the macaroni and cheese poll. Adam's advice, which was just him outlining the grim reality we live in, and then saying to put sriracha on top of the mac and cheese, beat my advice, which was actual, real, and good advice. So I can't trust the Patreon poll with this, and I'm voting Ben. I'm voting Ben, which pulls us into a 3-way tie.
Wow, 12, 36 equals my current age. That's crazy. That is crazy. What are the odds of that?
Also sad.
36-year-old Benny Roy. This is nuts. 12, 12, 12. That's got to be some sort of curse. Dial 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's all I got.
What is it wrong with you today?
That was so. The way you sang that got like the fucking nails on the blackboard. It was like cosmic horror or something.
It was so bad.
It was so atonal.
I was right there. That would work. You'll remember it as a jingle that will stay with you.
I'll remember it in a sleep paralysis nightmare. Jesus Christ.
Adam was one of the dial 1 2 1 2 1 2 guys. You remember that?
Yeah, they would air those commercials and kids would have seizures and shit. They had to take them off the air.
Well, thank you both for the win and for moving me to 12, 12, and 12. To Anonymous, I think that Adam's terrifying advice aside, and let's just put it aside. I think what we all agree is that if you have not outlined exactly and drew a line in the sand of what you want, you should do that. But if you already have, Andrew's advice is the best. It's time's too short. If this person just doesn't want you for whatever reason, move the fuck on. You're valuable. You have to start seeing that you will find somebody else. I don't know why you're holding on. There's so many questions that we could go through to try to determine more of why you're doing this or why the other person is. But just from the outset, draw a line in the sand, say what you need, and if they can't do that, move on with Andrew's advice. Walk away. So that's the advice. Anonymous, thank you for writing in. And thank you all for the letters. Please keep them coming. We can be serious. We can make it fun and be serious.
Hey, while we're talking letters, I have to urge our letter writers, and this is true, the shorter and sweeter they are, the more likely they are to be read. We love to get the backstory. We want all the pertinent things, but people have been writing diatribes, and it kind of keeps it from being off the air because we don't have the time for it. So short and sweet, and just get right to the point. We appreciate that in a letter for sure because we are eager to help. We want to get right to it.
I love that. Big thanks, as always, to producer Ron. We loved having you in studio again. That was huge for us. Big thank you to Mike Henderson from Plan 9 Sound for your help recording the audio at our live show. As always, a huge thank you to Charlie Continental for lending us your immense talent with the music. We love you, Charlie. By the way, Charlie has a couple solo things that he's put out. You can find those on Bandcamp and whatnot. Look up Charlie Continental, get his music. As always, you can follow us on all the social medias everywhere at Grawlix Comedy. Follow us on Patreon, subscribe, support us. 55 cents a day to support your own. You'll even get a photograph of your own Grawlix member that you are helping save the life of.
Mm-hmm.
You can
and remember, one of them eventually you get to hunt down and kill.
Exactly. At 25
in the
wins,
snow,
you get to
like
be
a
part of the
wounded
hunt.
animal.
And so that is patreon.com/Grawlix Saves. And now we're at plugs. What do you got, dudes? What's coming up? What's happening?
I'll go.
For you?
If you're listening to this when it comes out, like our letter writer does, I will be at the Skylark here in Denver, Colorado this Saturday, November 22nd. doing a full headlining show there. I think we are close to selling it out and adding chairs. So tickets are going fast is my point. So get them now and come on out to that show. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's a great venue on South Broadway, Saturday, 11/22.
Andrew, what do you got?
Nice. I have a bunch of smaller shows around Denver coming up this month. I'm going to plug my Instagram. You want to see a show?
Sure.
Check out my Instagram at The Orbital. And I'll also plug the Grolix on November 29th, the last Saturday of the month. It's our Home for the Holidays show. We've got Troy Walker coming in. We've got Dr. Kevin making his long-awaited Grolix debut. It's going to be good.
It's a
We
lot
also
of
have a secret
gonna be
guest
good.
who I can't say right now, but is awesome. You're not going to want to miss that. And also, while you're following Andrew, follow at Grolix Comedy on Instagram as well. You can get all news about everything we're doing.
If everybody is listening, if you're listening to this when it comes out, this Friday and Saturday, the 21st and 22nd, I will be headlining the Comedy Fort in beautiful Fort Collins, Colorado. Last year, I sold out 3 of 4. I'd love to go 4 for 4. Let's make it the big 4 for 4.
What do you do if you don't?
What am I going to do if I don't?
If you don't, what will you do?
I mean, I'm going to be sad.
Okay.
No, but what do you want me to do? What do you want? Tell me what you want. Adam, tell me
Are you gonna like shame eat on the way home? You'll hit like an Arby's
insomnia cookies. I know.
Because it's
I know
I will
because
hit
it's
an
all you
insomnia
deserve.
cookie and I will
You'll
take
hit an insomnia cookie.
I will. And that
Insomnia
you guys
cookie
know
is even
what that-
worse than crumble, and that's an
That's
insult.
sad. And you guys know what that does to my A1C. So you guys have got to get to these shows. Save
I'm
my
just trying to
A1C.
put some stakes to this. Sell these shows out for Ben, or he'll eat an insomnia cookie.
By the way,
and-
Adam is now selling steaks. That's also a side hustle he's doing.
Omaha Steaks. He's an
selling
Omaha Steaks rep.
steaks. Anyway, that was it. That is an episode. Thank you so much to our letter writer. And we will be back next week with another court-mandated episode of Advice Fight. In the meantime, play us out, Charlie!
And remember, get out there and collect your own data, whatever that means to you.
No one's going to collect data.
Collect some data and then decide.
Don't do that. Don't treat humans like that.
Life is but a science experiment.
No, don't live that way.
Look at this chandelier in this. Did you see the photo in my feed of the chandelier?
Yeah, man. We all saw the photo in your feed of the chandelier.
While we were recording the episode.
All of us.